Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today I will be guiding you through a long holds yin yoga practice. So I haven't released a long holds practice in quite a while, and this one is going to be a combination of both long holds and an express class. So in an express class, we target one side of the body first and then we do the second side. So today we're going to combine long holds and an express class together. I do hope you enjoy, and the focus will be on the lower body. So for this practice, you may or may not decide to use a block or two, so have them handy, and you will need a strap, and if you don't have a strap, maybe just grabbing a long scarf, a belt, or a towel. So our first posture will be dragon. Finding your tabletop position, you're going to take the left foot and step it to the outside of the left pinky finger. And then from here, you may or may not decide to scoot your left foot a little bit closer to the left side of the mat, just to give your hips a little bit more space. Tuck your right toes under, pick up your right knee, and then shimmy it back as much as is comfortable for you. And so the option is to stay here on your palms. And like I said, this is a longer holds class, so we will be here for a little bit longer. And just remembering that you're not trying to come into the pose right away. You're trying to ease your way into the pose. And so the key in this posture is to really soften the belly, let the belly go. Noticing if there's any gripping in the jaw. And if you're noticing that you're having a hard time with your hands in this position, I know I feel a lot of pressure in my wrists. I like to turn my fingertips the opposite way. It's just more comfortable. So maybe you continue to stay here on your forearms, or maybe now you bring your forearms to blocks, or you bring your forearms to the mat. And if you are coming all the way down, just noticing if you're rounding through the spine, it might just mean you've gone too far too soon, because what you're really looking for is you're looking to relax. The shoulders to relax, and a gentle gaze. So coming into our last few breaths here before we transition. Nice big belly breaths. Let's take our last two breaths here. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently push back into your palms if you were all the way down onto your forearms. Tuck your right toes back under and then send your hips back. And just take a brief moment here. And from here, we're going to transition into Swan. We will be taking a variation, so this is where you're going to want to use your strap, whether you decide to use it or not. So before we come down, just open up your strap. And you're going to place it just underneath your shin so that you have equal amounts of the strap on either side. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and shimmy that left foot behind the right wrist, bringing the shin and the toe down so that there's a nice long line from your big toe to your knee. And then what I like to do is I take my thumb and I push the fleshy part of my calf forward just to make space and it's more comfortable. From here, square off your hips to the top of the mat. And on an exhale, coming down. Coming down onto forearms or onto your forehead. And just like in dragon, the key here is to soften the belly, relax the jaw, placing minimal pressure in the elbows, maybe opening them up a little wider. If you've been doing a lot of sitting lately, you're probably really feeling this one. I know I am. So if you'd like to try the Swan variation that I'm about to offer, coming up onto your forearms and pushing up onto your palms. There really is no graceful way to come into this pose. So grab either end of the strap, bend the right knee, and then drag the strap up towards the foot. And then you're simply just going to come down, back onto your forearms. So it depends on how tightly you want to pull on the straps. You can even bring them underneath you. Coming into our last few breaths here. Let's take our last two breaths. Nice big inhale, fill up. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Just very gently release that foot, the right foot back down onto the mat. Push yourself all the way back up. Lean your weight into your left hip. Ooh. And then go ahead and swing that right leg forward. And bring that left leg to meet it. Should feel really, really nice. And because we're doing everything on the left side first, we're going to bend the right knee, bringing the sole of the right foot to the inside of that left groin. Square your sternum up with the left big toe and gently fold over that left leg. That left leg should be talking. Enjoying this nice release. last few breaths here. Let's take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently walk your hands all the way back up. Bring your hands behind you. Ooh, bend the knees. And very gently, just allow yourself to sink back into your shoulder girdle. And take a moment. You can windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And we will repeat that on the other side. So let's rock back up and find our tabletop. And this time we're stepping the right foot to the top, just to the outside of the right pinky finger. And then shimmy your right foot closer to the right side of the mat, and then tuck your left toes under, pick up your left knee, and shimmy your left knee back as much as is comfortable for you. Untuck your toes. And again, staying here on forearms to begin, and then gradually making your way into the pose. Belly is soft, jaw is relaxed. So remember, you can move through the pose as you see fit. So I'm going to make my way onto my forearms. Coming in through our last few breaths here. Let's take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. If you're on your forearms, push up onto your palms. Tuck your left toes back under and just send your hips back for a brief moment. And so we'll be making our way into Swan, and actually maybe now might be a better time to place the strap underneath your left shin. And just trying to have equal amounts of the strap on either side. Coming back forward, let's shimmy that right foot behind the left wrist, bringing the shin and the foot to the floor. Nice long line from the big toe to the knee, and then again I take my thumb and I just move the fleshy part of my calf forward. Glance over your shoulder, make sure your leg is behind you, square off your hips, inhale. You can stay here or coming down onto your forearms. Again, the belly is relaxed, the jaw is soft, minimal pressure in the elbows. So there's that option to take a hold of the straps. So if you're going to do that, come up onto your forearms, grab one end and the other end, bend the knee, and then drag the strap up the foot, and then making your way back down. And you can also place this underneath the elbows and bring the forehead to the floor. Last few breaths here. Let's take a nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently release the strap and lower the leg. Come back up onto your forearms. Back up onto your palms. Lean your weight into your right hip and swing that left leg forward. And because we are doing the right side, we are going to swing that right leg forward again. It should feel really, really nice. And then let's bend the left knee, bringing the sole of the left foot to the inside of that right groin. Square your hips off and fold over that right leg. And what I like to do is I like to snuggle my thumbs underneath my calf. And sometimes I like to rest my forehead into my palm. Coming into our last few breaths here. Let's take our last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently walk your hands back up your leg. Bring your hands behind you. Bend the right knee in to meet the left. And just take a moment here. And from here, we'll make our way all the way down into our Shavasana. Bend the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice little hug, gently rock. Maybe you drop both knees to the right and to the left. Take final double wind relieving pose. So wrap your arms around your knees. Option to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. You can grab onto your feet or wrap your arms around your knees. You're going to squeeze into a nice tight ball for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Extend your legs out wide. Arms out wide for your Shavasana. I'm going to take reclined butterfly. So feeling free to stay here for as long as you'd like. I do hope you enjoyed today's practice. Always remembering to let me know in the comments how it went for you. And I will see you back here again soon. Have a wonderful day.